if another GM came to you and said, I'm looking at refurbishment, is there anything you've learned from this project, maybe about looking, little they maybe more of the general project, things they ought to consider before they start, before they do that refurbishment piece? And any thinking or any learning you've made?
I think it's easy when you obviously got to consider the financial investment for it, but it wasn't certain from day one that we were going to put this integration into all our spaces. It was, is it going into the new spaces? Is it going into just the spaces that basically have nothing? And we had some basic provisions in other areas, but actually having one system right through the business now is certainly hugely advantageous. Of course, it's more expensive than doing certain areas, but in the long term, I think that will pay off in its consistency across all the event spaces and our and all the speakers and everything that's gone in. We're in the very fortunate position for that to be one system right across the business. As I said, it's not always as easy as that, because that comes with it more investment. But I think also just the planning and understanding what's needed and what functionality is needed is really key, because I think not in this case, but sometimes things can be over engineered, and you can have a spec of provision that can do 40 things when you only need to do 4. So I think making sure that you're trying to get working back from what you're trying to get at the end is really important, to sit down and say, oh, this is what we need. And how do we do that, rather than just taking something off the shelf and realizing that you've either overspec'd it or perhaps on the flip side of that, underspec'd it.